Welcome you all. Here in the video, we are discussing multiple choice questions which are based on pharmaceutical quality assurance. As we know, pharmaceutical quality assurance involves concepts like quality assurance, quality control, good manufacturing practices, ICH guidelines, calibration, validation, etc. So now we are proceeding for the multiple choice questions. First question is, what is quality assurance? As we know, quality assurance is systematic process which is used to ensure the quality in the process by which products are developed. Quality assurance is the managerial tool. The aim of quality assurance is to prevent the defects with focus on the process which is used to make the product, while quality control is corrective tool which involves the identification of the defects. So here we can see the options now. Option A, it is a corrective tool. Then option B is process of identifying defects. Option C, it is the measurement of degree to which a product satisfies the need. Option D, it is a systematic process used to ensure the quality in the process. So correct answer is D. In comparison of option A, B and C. Option A, B, C belongs to the quality control. Now second question is, in which ICH guideline QBD is described? Okay, first of all, we must know what is ICH and QBD. So ICH stands for International Council for the Harmonization of Technical Requirements for the Pharmaceuticals for Human Use, and QBD stands for Quality by Design Approach. Here we can see the options. Now option A is Q8, option B is Q9, option C is Q10, option D is all of the above. So as we know, ICH Q8 guideline indicates that the pharmaceutical development, Q9 indicates quality risk management, and Q10 it is the pharmaceutical quality system. This QBD is described in Q8, Q9 and Q10. So correct answer is option D. That is nothing but the all of the above. Now next question is, clinical studies comes under which ICH guideline? Option A is quality guidelines. Option B is safety guidelines. Option D is efficacy guidelines. And option D is all of the above. So we must know that the topics which are identified for the harmonization, these are selected from the safety, quality, efficacy, and multidisciplinary matters. These are the four topics that identified for the harmonization. So as we know, quality guidelines, these are ranges from the Q1 to Q14. Safety guidelines, these are ranges from the S1 to S12. And E1 to E2F, these are related to the safety. The correct answer is, it is related to the safety guidelines. Now, next question is, analytical validation comes under which guideline? Option A is Q1 guideline, option B Q2 guideline, option C Q3 guidelines, and option D is Q4 guidelines. As we know, Q1 guideline, it indicates for the stability studies. Q2, it is related to the analytical validation. Q3, it is related to the impurities. Q4, it is related to the pharmacopoeias. So from this, we can conclude the answer, that is, it is comes under the Q2 guidelines. That is nothing but the analytical validation. Now, next question is, which of the following test is not used for the evaluation of plastic container? As we know, number of tests are there for the evaluation of plastic containers, that is quality control test of plastic containers. So it involves the leakage test, collapsibility test, clarity color solution test, light absorbance test, transparency test, barium test, reducing substances, and water vapor permeability test. So you can see the options here. First option is barium test. Second is leak test. Option C, clarity and color solution test. Option D is heavy metals. So the test which is not used for the evaluation of plastic container, it is the heavy metals. So correct answer is option D. Next question is, treated soda lime glass is called a dash dash type of glass. Options are type 1, option B, type 2, option C, type 3, option D, non-parenteral. As we know, there are 4 types of glass are there: type 1, type 2, type 3, and type 4. Type 4 is nothing but the non-parenteral type of glass. And type 1, it indicates the borosilicate type of glass. Type 2, it is the treated soda lime type of glass. And type 3, it is the regular soda lime glass. So correct answer is type 2 type of glass. It's called as the treated soda lime glass. So correct answer is option B. Now next question is, which of the following is not the purpose of personal record? Here we can see the options. Option A, it helps to supply crucial information to manage the regarding the employees. Then option B, to keep the updated record of leaves, then lockouts, transfers, turnovers, etc. of the employee. Then option C is, it helps the managers in framing various training and development programs on the basis of present scenario. Option D is none of the above. As mentioned in the question, that which of the following is not the purpose of personal record? So option A, B, and C, all these are complying to the purpose of personal record. So the correct answer is option D, that is the none of the above. In organization, it is very essential to maintain the records. So the purpose of personal record is to help to supply the crucial information, to keep the updated records, then to manage the various trainings, programs, and the development of the organization, which is related to the persons. Okay, so that's why the correct option is option D. Next question is, the purpose of IQ is to check. Okay, so option A, it is the design. Option B, installation. Option C, performance. Option D, all up to over. So we must know what is IQ. IQ stands for installation qualification. So the purpose of installation qualification is to check the installation. Okay, so correct answer is option B. Now next question is, URS stands for. So here we can see the options. Option A, user reconstructed specification, user regulatory specification. Option C, user requirement specification, and option D, user response specification. So As we know, URS stands for User Requirement Specification. So correct answer is option C. Now, next question is, what is the full form of CPCSEA under the Prevention of Cruelty of Animals Act? So, full form of CPCSEA is, you can see the options here. So, the full form of CPCSEA is nothing but the Committee for the Purpose of Control and Supervision of Experiments on the Animals. This is the full form of CPCSEA. So the correct answer you can find from the options, that is the option A. It is the correct answer. Now next question is, last question. Spoken or written document is observed, heard, done, or investigated is called as option A, SOP, that is standard operating procedures. Then option B, report. Option C is protocol, and option D, none of the above. So as here they have mentioned in the question that the spoken or written document which is observed, heard, done, or investigated, that indicates the all procedures we are combining. So the correct answer is option B, that is nothing but the report. In report, what we are doing, we are writing all the procedures that we have observed, heard, and done, or we have investigated. Okay, so that's why the correct answer is option B, that is nothing but the report. Okay, so here a few of the MCQs that I have discussed. So thank you very much.